What is up, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists? Welcome to On the Bench Repeat, the series that you put on in the background whilst you do your hobbying or painting, and I just ramble on about a load of nonsense in the background. Just helps to pass the time as we get our stuff built, painted, whatever it is we're doing. Make sure you got tea, coffee, whatever your favourite beverage of choice is. Glues, brushes, models, paints, whatever you need. I've got Space Marines. Chaos Space Marines. This is what I'm going to be working on. This is what I'm going to be building. So, without further ado, let's get to the bench. Okay, just take this box out of the way because I don't really need it. I'll put it to one side and I will get my instructions out. Now, just first time I'm looking through these instructions here. So, how are you all doing? I thought I would build my Chaos Space Marines. Choose the variant you want to build. Oh, right, okay, so there is a... Right, okay, so... I'm just trying to get my head around how these have variants. Well, I suppose the thing I should do is just follow it along, do it as I come to it, I guess. That's usually what works best, these instructions. Okay, so starting at the beginning then. Cool. Been out for a massively long walk today. So I'm looking for 79 and 80. Yeah, so I'll put my glasses on and I'll start looking for the correct numbers on the sprues. Yeah, so I went out for a massively long walk today with Dylan. It was 79. I'm looking for legs. Yeah, we did about 7,000 steps on a step app thing. Well, my wife's got a Fitbit, so we walked together. So whatever she walked, I must have walked pretty much the same, I would imagine. Oh, and of course, I'm going to need... I'm going to be trying out my Citadel cutters. My new Citadel cutters, of course. Let's see how we get on with these in the narrow confines. These are fine cutters. So 79. I'm looking for number 79. Oh, there it is. 79. And we'll pop him onto a base, don't we? Oh yeah! 32mm base. Well, first of all, we're going to be cleaning him up. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Cleaning up these legs here. Well, I've got a coffee, so I'm good to go in that respect. Also got... There we go. Mold line removers. Not that there's much to remove. Anyway, yes, digressing already. So I had a really long walk with Dylan. And there's market stall on today, like lot of stalls, like, you know, in the Windsor Gardens, and they're all setting up by the time we finish our walk coming back. It's daylight now because we go out in the dark, you know, because he gets up so early. Although we had an extra hour today, weekend and all, you know, you got to do that. Plus, he's got to get used to getting up an hour later with the clocks going back. He's just gonna have to. So yeah, right. Put some scoring on the bottom of his feet. The one good thing about the modern pieces is you don't get much in the way of mould lines, really. So let's open the bag of bases. Get one out. Pop them to one side. Let's get my trusty Humbrol glue that I love. I'm just popping a little bit to his feet here. So we've had a nice long walk today already. So that's going to be his main one. We went all on the beach down to Exmouth, right on up to the waves coming in. You know, it was all really good. He was loving it. Such good things going on for him there. Oh, just someone texting me. Okay, edit that out in a minute. Right, so just let this dry a bit here, and that's good. So according to this, my instructions are saying 80 goes behind him. So I'm looking for 80 now, number 80. I think I saw that before. Other sprue. Looking for 80. Because I could be wrong. Yeah, there it is, 80. So my new Citadel cutters working wonders. Yeah, so it's weird going around the town now. It's an odd time here in Seaton because you know, the summer season's over, but it's not quite winter season yet. We haven't even had Halloween yet. They've put up Christmas lights ready in the streets. And they tested them the other morning. That was quite nice, like Winter Wonderland, you know. Saved on the torches. But it feels like neither one thing nor the other, you know, because you get a little bit of sunshine sometimes, and still gets cold but not freezing. It's just not one thing or the other. It's not summer, it's not winter, it's just a no man's land at the moment. It's weird, it really is. Let's get a sip of coffee a minute. Hoping that will start livening me up a bit. Always have a touch of cinnamon in my coffee in the morning as well. I enjoy that. Okay. Just where I cut it off the sprue. Just need to file it down a bit, I think. Where the arm would join once the two halves back and front are together. Yes, I'll get these built. Obviously I won't get them all built today, but nice to get these going, I think. And of course I've still got my Dark Vengeance box set ones to strip down as well, so I'll keep working on those. Okay, right, so where does this go then? It goes like that. Okay, so let's pop a little bit of glue down there. Little bit, don't need too much. There we go. Hold that onto him and that can dry. Then from that point I think is where I can start doing a few variations. I don't know if I've got any more of the same number, that's the only thing. I don't think so. Yeah, I'll work it out. Let's have another sip of coffee. So it's, what time is it now? It is 9:34. So I got up at about just after 6 this morning. And we've been out, had our walks, all showered and dressed for the day. Mrs. Mini Warzone has decided to do some writing on her book, and I decided to utilise the time to do the hobby. Hence, I am here. So this is, Chaos Space Marines Legionnaires. That's what I'm going to call this episode. So, the detail on these guys is phenomenal. So I gotta work out what variant I want then, haven't I? Interchangeable parts. I think that the first one would be good. So 88 and 81 are the two variations I can use. 88 and 81. Well, it's always going to be on the last sprue I look at, isn't it? 88 and 81. Yeah, I think I'll go with 81. Then again, I quite like the look of 88, so I'm going with that. Go with what you want. Okay. Yeah, there's not a lot of cleanup needed on these guys, which I'm grateful for. See, Warlord Games still seem to have the sort of multi-option like arms and different things for their infantry, but the scale of it, they're too small and finicky for me. I really don't like putting together Warlord Games plastics. Well, with the infantry anyways. It's just too finicky. Do you know, I'd rather just buy an all-in-one metal and I've done with it. But that's just me. Right, just tidy up these areas now. So on our walk this morning, Dylan had loads of input, sensory input. Yeah, absolutely loads of it. But, he does need to chill out. Obviously, I would like to have. I want to really try him with a cafe at some point. So I think he's getting ready. He's almost at the point, and we won't know until we go for it. I think Mrs. Minnie Wazin wants to be a bit more cautious, and that's fine. I totally am on board with that. But it would be a shame, too much input for him today to do it today after the morning. Like I say, we came through these market stalls being set up and loads of people, hive of activity, you know, blah blah. There's just a lot of it there. Well, I think this is a good opportunity to try my new Humbrol liquid poly. So I've got this stuff specifically for finicky areas like this where it's very thin. Okay. So it's similar to the Tamiya one, but I don't know, it's got a different feel about it. Let's hold that on there for a split second. Yeah, that's looking good. Yeah, I'll just pop this on again. For one, it's got a child cap on it, which is good. Yeah, and this Tamiya one here is just undo it. You know, the brushes are slightly smaller, but they've all got their place. You know, I'll put them there. Right, so these have that on. He's got 88 on his front. Okay. Now it's saying his right arm is 82. And it's just an arm. It doesn't even got a hand. So I'm looking for number 82. Or So I think this must be the variant you want to build. Okay. Right. A and D. I see. Okay. Right. Right. All right. Yeah. So 82. So I'm looking for 82. So what are you guys working on? Are you painting or are you building, hobby-wise right now? What are you working on? 82. I think this is going to be the right sprue. Aha, there it is, 82. Yeah, so what are you working on? I always like to know, you see. Right. So like these guys, because they're so full of detail, and until you're fully assembled and whatnot, it's difficult to ascertain what that detail is and where it lies. I think it's probably best to just do one step at a time rather than several. Cut one bit out, prep it, put it on your model, and so on. Just a little bit here where it's connected to the rest of the sprue. Nasty bit. Unusual on a modern sprue. Trusty toothbrush. My mold line remover. Put out all the stops today. There we go. And I see the other side of this arm. He's got a little tiny spot up by his shoulder here. Need some attention. Doesn't need too much attention because he will be having a shoulder pad on it. I just want it to be a bit flatter. There we are. Right, let's do a bit of Humbrol. Normal glue, poly cement. I like that term, poly cement. Plastic glue. I like this packaging as well, but I prefer it to the yellow one. I know I'm a strange guy, but I just hold more, I don't know, nostalgia for the grey one because I had it longer, I suppose, than when I started in the hobby. Okay. Right. Well, yeah, a lot to think about here. I'm not used to these. You can't see it very well, but the way these instructions are laid out, I'm just not used to it. Oh gosh, so I can't wait for him to dry a bit more anyway, so I can sort of manually handle him a bit better. But yeah, He's covered on. You got the shadow of the blinds there, haven't you? There you go. So that's where we're at. He's coming on all right already. Look, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Just look at that detail. Incredible. Just gonna have a sip of coffee. Yeah, I'm going to need to work out flattening down my boxes to pack them away. But with the boxes, I need the artwork. See, going the wrong way. Yeah, I need the artwork. I need the artwork on the front. I need the artwork on the back as well. So I'll just cut the two sides off. Stick them together. I've got a scrapbook actually, I could stick them in there. Oh gosh. So tired today. I know I'm tired every day. I do. So, do a power fist. Do 111 and 92. $111 is a little more than a shoulder. Where are you? There it is. 111. I think 111 and 92 are going to be glued together before I glue that onto the body. I think that's going to be the best way of doing that, because they're two parts of an arm. I'm struggling to actually find said arm now. Power fist shouldn't be that difficult to spot. Oh, you ever get that on the spree? You just cannot find what you're looking for. Well, this is odd. This is odd. Where are you? Where art thou? This is bizarre. You know, just not seeing it. Doesn't make any sense. Ah, there it is. Yeah, 92. Got it. I got it. It's because I was looking for a bigger arm, and it's not. It's more just a fist, really, because that's why there's two parts to this. Okay. Whew. Right, so the little one, which is going to be difficult. And if this goes flying at any point and I can't find the part, well, you'll have to have a different arm instead, because sometimes these parts are so small. When you lose them, you go ping and you go, oh no, that's it. You never find them again. It's down to the Hoover or the vacuum to pick them up. Okay. Right on. some very subtle mould lines here. Not easy to deal with. Okay. How does this work? I think that goes on. See, why do they have to do this? Why couldn't they just do it in one part? This seriously needs cleaning up here to get a good contact. Alright, so now that goes like that. Yeah, I think it goes like that. Oh my goodness. Humbrol liquid poly for this, because there's no other way I'm going to be able to do that. Okay. Goodness. Wow. Managed to make an arm. Goodness me. God, I'm taking my glasses off, that's got to dry. Wow. It's rather pleasant with the sun shining through the blinds here at the moment. Very nice indeed. Yes. Well, at least I know what I'm going to call this episode. It's going to be Chaos Space Marines Legionnaires. Wow. Yeah, I definitely need to wait for that bad boy to dry. Pop him on there. Different heads to choose from as well. And different backpacks, that's nice. Right. I'll get his backpack ready. What one do I want? 140 or 143? They both look the same, pretty much. We'll go 140, shall we? 140. So while I'm waiting for that one to dry, I will look for a different one, different part. $140. 140. Well, where are you then? There's 143. And there's 140. Got it. I got it. I got it. Okay. Looking good. Ooh. I definitely need this therapy after the week I've had at work. And I'll be looking forward to next week's hobby time as well, the week I'm gonna have. Not good, is it? Amazing detail, but I mean, they're not obvious bits of detritus from where you cut it off the sprue, but yeah, not great. Okay, so there. Then he's got 89 and 118. 89, 118. Well, that's 89. Yeah, I think we'll do that. 89. Looks like he's got a dead Space Marine. Wow. There we go. So this has got to connect onto this back of the backpack here. It'll go on like so. Right, so let's get our glue. Trusty glue. Yeah. Pop this. Well, actually saying that. I'll put his arm on first, I think. Right, so how has he got his arm more? Yeah, like that. Right, so let's glue that on there then. something like, no, something like that. Yeah. Okay. So I have to wait for that to dry now. I really do. That's the key, I think, when you're doing these projects, is to wait for them to dry. So put them in the sun, can dry a bit easier, can't he? Yeah, you wait for them to dry, then you can handle them a bit easier. It's too easy to, well, it's not easy, but you rush on ahead. No, I just want to get the next bit on and build and build and build. And it all falls apart. Glue goes everywhere, it mushes to bits. Oh, it's a nightmare. You know, as the polycement sort of melts the plastic, and that, it just makes a mess, doesn't it? Yeah, but doing it this way, it's much, much better, I think. I can get a head ready as well, can't I? 117 would be a good head for him to have, I think. 117. 117. Any more for any more? I don't think there's any. Oh, it's 118. No, I don't want that one. I don't think it's that one. I don't think it's that one. Struggling to find 117. That is odd. 116, 120, 90. Of course, there is the possibility that they could be numbered wrong. Does happen. Does happen. So I'm looking for 117. I don't know if there is a 117 on here. Oh, there we go. I found a date for this Games Workshop sprue, 2019. There's 118. Yeah. 117. I'm not seeing it. Folks, so if you've got this kit, it might be numbered wrong. Watch out. And there's 150, that's shoulder pads. Definitely not seeing 117 anywhere. I think it's 90, personally. Oh no, there we go. 117, there it is. But that's not 117. That's completely different. Oh, that's naughty. It is, it's numbered wrong. So 117 in the instructions is actually number 90. Doesn't make a huge amount of difference, it's just a head, but it's a different type of head. I want this one. Yeah, you gotta watch these companies. Just because it's a big company like Games Workshop doesn't mean they can't make a mistake on the sprue. Right. Oh, we had a potato dog when we were out as well on the way home with Dylan. Called in the shop and bought a potato dog each. It's like a pre-breakfast. Pre-breakfast breakfast. They're lovely. I like the potato dogs. Easy to eat. Very palatable. Okay. Yeah, that's quite good actually. I think I could put the head in. Now. And of course the backpack can go on. Just hold that up. There. Still got to do his right hand though, so it'll be a bit more complete. What gun do I want for him? 91, 110 or 83. I think 91. Let's hope that's numbered correctly. 91, yeah, there it is. Straight away. Okay. '91. Oops. Something just fell over. That's looking alright. If I just the barrel of the gun there, just need to file that down a bit flatter and we'll be in good shape. Right, okay. Is he up for... Oh yeah, that'll work. Sticking his hand on there. apart from his shoulder pads, he is done. But we can put his shoulder pads on. 114 and 2. Ideal. Then he'll be done. My first Legionnaire Chaos Space Marine will be done from a dedicated kit. Right, 114. Which one is that? That's the decorative one. Number 2, did he say? Sure, it said number 2. These numbers are weird. Shoulder pads on these. The only ones with shoulder pads on. I'm beginning to think we could have another case of misnumbering. To B. What? To B. Oh, I see. Multiple parts. So it could be any of these. So it could be number 9. We'll go 113. So any of the parts in 2B. So we'll go 113. 113. Yes, I'll have that one. Thank you very much. Okay. Right, so that's that. Just need to tidy these up a little bit. Oh, I need one of the glasses on. Eyesight's getting old. It's a good job I did put my glasses on, because what I thought was sprued garbage, it's actually a part of the detail, and I'd have cut that off, and I'll always see it every time I look at the model. Not that it's invisible, but I would be drawn to it, you know, I'd be looking for it. Okay, that's that one. Pretty cool. Let's get that one on there. Right. Well, it looks like I get one Space Marine built for the video. Now, that's cool. I'm okay with that, you know. It's not a production line, this. I'm never great at putting shoulder pads on. I think we've done it. Yes. Oh yes. Right. Put that on. Knife cupboard. Glue lid on. There he is in all his glory. Oops. Let's have him. Put him on there, I suppose. There he is. There he is. That's the Space Marine I have built in this episode. Very enjoyable. I realised I wasn't talking an awful lot, but hopefully it's still enough to just be some like white noise in the background. Or just enough to keep you going on your own projects, hopefully. Very therapeutic for me though. Very, very therapeutic. I thoroughly enjoy doing these. So once he's dry, he will go to the back of this workstation, and then I can crack on with the next one, which is going to be awesome. Well, thanks ever so much for joining me on this episode of On the Bench. Repeat, the Chaos Space Marine Legionnaires. I should say Legionnaire, because that's what I've managed to build, but hey, that's what we're working on though. And do give it a thumbs up and a share. Check out Patreon if you don't mind, and you know, don't forget all brushes lead to war, basically, because once these are built I'll be painting them all up. It's gonna be a nice lot of chaos to paint, and one of the reasons I'm just kind of building with the chaos right now is so that they'll all be ready to paint at the same time, and there won't be like different painting schemes going on. It'll all be one same thing, and I'll be in the same zone, so to speak. So yeah, so thanks ever so much for joining me. Do I cut back to me? Do I? Or is it better just to end on a high? Yeah, I think we'll do that. We'll end on the Space Marine himself. And thanks for watching. See you on another video, and bye for now. Bye bye.